shot at you, you're hurt, you want to waste a little time, you want to run out the clock, this is what you do.
That uppercut, it seems to me, was answered my question about Berto from the previous round. It seemed that though the contest has been decided.
Left, right, down goes Rodriguez again.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There's no 3 knockdown rule. That's knockdown number 2. That helped answer your question too, Matt.
Well, the contest will be officially decided momentarily.
Lawrence Cole steps in and stops it here in the 7th.
In a fight that Berto was dominating from the beginning, Bob, the idea that he really couldn't put something on this bigger welterweight to really hurt him, to do something to send notice to this very deep and dangerous division, that he's not only good but can dominate and hurt these big welterweights. You know, he answered those kind of concerns with that fantastic uppercut and then his ability to finish Rodriguez in that round.
You say fantastic, I say tremendous, unbelievable uppercut.
Landed 15 of 25 power shots in round number 7. Rodriguez went down twice. And referee Lawrence Cole stepped in and stopped it here in the 7th. So Berto kind of upped the ante a little bit once we got past the midway point of the fight, Lennox.
And that's his father right there, and you can tell how happy his father is. And Berto's happy. I'm happy for them, and you know, showing great emotion in the ring right there.
His father is well involved in martial arts. In fact, one of his brothers is a mixed martial arts artist. We take a look at the first knockdown in round number 7, Lennox, and this is a thing of beauty right here.
Yeah, he sets it up with an overhand right. Rodriguez puts his head down. Berto was able to see that and throw an uppercut. Even Rodriguez said, whoa, where did that come from?
Take a look at it again from another angle from behind. Boom. So Rodriguez is one tough guy to smile after that. Here's the second knockdown. Straight right hand, then a left to the ear. Had Rodriguez off balance, and he just measures him with the right hand. That an unnecessary punch when he was down. So that's the second knockdown. And we're going to take you right through the stoppage. You know, Rodriguez seems to be okay. Well, the legs are a little wobbly. Lawrence Cole's giving him the count. And Berto steps in and really shows that finishing instinct, Lennox.
Yeah, I mean, he feels it. He knows it.
That's it.
When it's there for him. You know, I would have loved him to go on a little further to really knock him out, but, you know, the referee's in there to control the action, and he made the right decision right there.
Let's get the official time of the stoppage once again with Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Memphis, Tennessee, referee Lawrence Cole steps in and calls a halt to the bout in round number 7. The winner at 2 minutes, 13 seconds of that round by TKO victory. He is now the new WBC Welterweight Champion of the World, Andre Berto.
Well, he told us he was going to treat this like a normal fight and not put added pressure on himself because there was a belt. But he said, I got to go get it, and he went and got it. 2:13 of round number 7. We take a look at the final CompuBox numbers. Berto and Rodriguez. Not an overabundance of punches by Berto in the course of this fight, but very efficient. You see the total punches, 52% for Berto in the fight. And that number was very impressive when you take a look at the power punches against Miguel Rodriguez, because Andre Berto, as I mentioned in the last round, 15 of 25 in the power punches. You see a whopping 63% as he was able to dominate Rodriguez through 7 rounds. Let's send it up to the ring. Andre Berto has a belt. He's with Max Kellerman.
Congratulations, Andre, on a spectacular win. Assess your performance.
You know, at the beginning, I felt a little stale going in. You know, the nerves,
a little bit got to me, so I just had to really, warm up and get in the groove. But
why nerves for this fight?
Because this right here was, it's a dream of mine for a long time, and I really wanted to, I go in there and put on a good performance. So, I had to, just warm up a little bit. I knew he was tough, and I knew he had, some power. But as soon as I got in there, felt him out a little bit, and I was good after probably the first 2 or 3 rounds.
Well, if you were critical of this performance, you have very high standards. Okay, Floyd has supposedly retired. You've picked up some belts. Very deep and dangerous division, from Cotto and Margarito to the Punisher, Paul Williams. Where do you fit in with these guys now? You have the straps.
I mean, like I told you before, I'm a new kid on the block. But at the same time, I bet you every one of them guys you named, they're at home watching this fight right now. So, I'm making a, real good impact in the division. Even though I'm young, it's going to take a bad boy to take this away from me.
Now, talking about belts and sanctioning bodies, if you call yourself a world champion, you can't call yourself someone who's still not ready for the top, can you? Does this mean that from now on, it's the elite of the welterweight division for you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely. I worked tremendously hard for this fight. And like I said at the beginning, I felt a little stale, but, got in the groove and got loose and, got comfortable. But like it's a good fight, baby. But I think I'm ready for any of the top guys, definitely.
Who are you looking for next in that case?
I don't have nobody in particular. Just like you said, welterweight division is packed. And I just be honored just to fight any of those guys.
When you look at some of these big welterweights like Margarito or Paul Williams, you're not a big guy. You really see yourself in there with those guys.
Yeah, I'm not a big guy, but I mean, you just got to be smart in there with guys like that. I think I have just enough power as any of them guys, or maybe better. So it's just set for a real entertaining fight.
And now with the business out of the way, and I probably should have asked you this first, how do you feel right now?
Man, I'm on cloud 9 right now. I still haven't really sunk in. I mean, I only dreamed about this opportunity ever since, like I said, when I was 5 years old. And now I have it, so I'm just going to lay in the bed and just look at it all night and, get back home and get in the gym and get at it, baby. I just want to thank everybody back in Polk County. I want to thank my whole team, team Berto, Al Heyman, Lou DeBella, my man Tim Bradley, baby, I see you. And
said, how do you feel? Not the list of shout-outs.
I feel good. I'm just ready to get back in the gym and get at it and, continue proving myself.
Congratulations, Andre.
Thank you, baby. Appreciate it.
Bob.